Gemini in the ring here. Let's see if she got. Not seeming to get off to a good start as she already gets kicked in the face. And it's stomp on the boot. But counters that though. I'm trying to get. Oh, but get tripped up. I was about to say. Trying to build some momentum, but it didn't seem like that. And now it seems like she's battling back here. Ursula counters. And a takedown here. Choking her out.
You know what, Nate Steven, if there's any individual in the entire UWA that always raises more questions than answers, it would have to be Ursula. Of all the people in the Urban Wrestling Association, she is by far the what the F type person. I mean, some of the things she does, you just can't really explain. I mean, first of all, her finishing move is called a boogie oogie oogie. What the hell is a boogie oogie oogie?
No idea.
And not to mention, the way she pins people, she has to throw herself on top of people and these nonchalant covers instead of just going for a traditional hook of the leg to pin her opponents. And not to mention that eye patch she wears. I mean, I've known Ursula for like 3 years, and not once has she ever talked about where it came from or why she wears it. And every time someone asks, she just immediately just changes the subject. Ursula is definitely a one tough nut to crack, if you ask me.
And both in the ring here. Ref was up to 6. Until 10. And takedown here. There's cheap double teaming on the outside, but Ursula seemed like finally come back and bow back. Kind of missed with that low drop kick there. And Dora's got Ursula in her grasp, and Ursula turns it around. And Dora now turns it around. These two just countering each other back and forth. Oh, wait a minute. Huge! But a huge maneuver. Great athleticism. The Ursula there, the hurricane run off the shoulders. And Dora distracting Regina there in the apron.
Looks like Ursula. Oh, never mind.
And a tag here.
Good, nice athleticism by Regina and Ursula. I was about to say that Ursula, it looked like she was doing most of the offense
top here
for her team here, but it looks like she finally decided to tag into Regina.
Moves off the top. What can it give her? Gemini comes in and breaks it up for that huge moonsault. It would have been a definite 3. Trip up there, Regina going to the front and missed with that drop kick. And then Dora missed with that.
I'm actually surprised. I mean, we saw what happened. I mean, we to Phillmo. Or actually, we heard what happened to Phillmo on the last episode of Assault 10 days ago. And despite that whole contract hit, not only did we not know who it is, but that whoever it was, seriously, almost did something so dastardly to Phillmo. It was just so hard. Maybe almost couldn't even show on the air. All we had was that heinous, that clip
choking up too
of the paramedics assisting Phillmo on the street there. And we all know that this contract has been talked to the entire Willis family. Not only am I surprised that Regina, your sister, actually showed up here tonight, but I'm actually surprised that you, New Steven, surprised it. I mean, I thank you enough that you actually showed here.
You're welcome.
Because we all know that I can't call this show all by myself.
You're welcome, Lockjaw.
I'm thanking you that you actually agreed to come here tonight. I was imagining you and Regina are putting your lives in risk just by showing up here, because you never know when that person like Phillmo would come after you guys.
Well, the Inforcer always says the show must go on, and that's why I'm here helping you out. I know you need my help here, but nonetheless, we got some action going on back in the ring. As Dora and Regina are back in here. Regina shot off at enemy territory in a tag double team. Oh, there's a mauling of kicks in the corner. Oh, and then just stomp in her face.
This is exactly what Naturale has to do to get a huge win in this match. Keep Regina in their corner and make sure she doesn't tag into Ursula, because it's no surprise that Regina is the weaker of the two. Actually, as a matter of fact, Regina is probably one of the most least experienced double X's here in UWA. She only had her first match last year at Pandomonium, when she fought Laura Hardy. And she lost that match, by the way, but besides, I mean, as long as you can keep Regina from tagging into her partner, and you wear her out, and you do all your big moves to her, it's only a matter of time before she gets pinned 1, 2, 3. She gets submitted or knocked out. It's only a matter of time.
Wow, just throwing Gemini over her head like 5 feet. It was huge.
However, I will say this much: I've been in the last month. I've actually seen a lot of progress in Regina, though. So it's only going to be a matter of time before she can hang with one of the top double X's here in the UWA.
She's been training hard.
I'm sure it might be years before she's the women's champion.
Wait a minute.
But at least she might be able to be double X champion maybe in a few months.
These two trying to do a move sheet on the outside, but think better of it. Oh no. Gemini going after Jeff when Regina's down. And Regina's not having any of that. Trying to get her back in the ring. But wait a minute, she's up on her shoulders and a huge Hurricane Rana. Oh no, she's going to high risk here. Will it pay off? No!
Man, that would have been huge if Regina landed that. I've never seen a double ever do a moonsault from the top up to the outside, but unfortunately for Regina, it missed. And that probably would have been over for Gemini if she didn't move at the last second.
Well, she did. She went straight after Jeff.
Man, talking about running before you can walk with Regina. I mean, like I was saying, the inexperience in her. Whoever knew that she would have been brave enough to actually try
a
pinfall, broken up by Eryn there. Whoever would have thunk it that Regina would have went for a moonsault, despite all of her inexperience here in the ring.
Oh, trying to take the neck there, missed. And shot from the corner though. Oh, but Gemini gets out of it. And a vicious chop sends Regina down. And Gemini lifting her back up to see what she's gonna do here. Try her at the corner. It pays off here. Throws her down. Going up to the top here. And a huge leg drop. Square in the middle of the ring. Can go for a pin that could cost her, as you see Regina back up and shot up in enemy territory. And tag into Eryn. See what they got. It's a double team here. And a trip up. And then an elbow drop. Nice. Nice double teaming by these two. I said earlier, very surprising.
Hey, what's this? Eryn has Gemini up.
What is this?
She just slams her back down from that.
Some boogie oogie.
Now, Eryn, like I was saying, Eryn with her weird names for moves. I mean, she had her other finishing move called Boogie Oogie Oogie. That move she just did for Gemini, it's called Fuleka Boshman La Frula, if I pronounce it right.
Huh? Are you sure about that, Roxanne?
Talk about weird and random.
Yeah, but nonetheless, we got a submission hold here, but Eryn gets out of it. And a kick to the gut, trying to battle back. Wait a minute. Wow, what strength from Gemini got Eryn up in the powerbomb position. But wait a minute, she counters a reverse neck breaker. Looks like I go for cover and he's kicking the midsection. Getting a surprising back up pretty quick. Shot from the corner here. And reversal. Both teams trying to utilize the corner game as you've seen so many times before. And I think they've adapted and learned to reverse. I don't know what you're thinking here. Oh, a cheap eye poke. Right in front of the ref. Oh, look at Al Gore. You know he's happy about that. Al Gore won nothing less. DDT there. Nothing less to see Naturale walk out the victors. That would establish them in this organization and maybe people would take them seriously. And Dora gets tagged in here. Double team maneuver. I say his back is hurting. Ref telling Gemini to get out of the ring. Oh, DDT there. Up to 3. She has until 5. Walking very slow.
And Dora just thinks it's over with that simple DDT. There's no way some DDT like that's going to put away Eryn.
Definitely not.
Eryn, I mean, she was one of the 2 women who actually competed in the underground division 4 years ago. Of course, the only other double X was Athena. I mean, this for double X competing in the underground division shows the will, the desire, the determination, their passion, their strength in this business. Showing that not any simple move, especially some DDT, is going to put them away so easily.
Drawing the outside here, going for a weapon.
A lot more than a DDT. Okay, maybe that barbed wire 2x4 might do it.
No, don't use it.
But I really hope that these double X's aren't capable of using barbed wire 2x4 force on each other. That's just taking it a little too far, if you ask me.
Definitely don't want them to resort to that kind of violence.
We all know what happened with Pink Angel and Stacey Hardy back at Bloodshed in 2006, and I don't even want to go bringing that up again.
They're getting out of that submission hold here, trying to bounce back with this lethal combination. And does, and Dora's down to the mat here. Oh, bounce back with a cheap eye rake in front of the ref. Let's set up in the corner here. Lethal chops. Yeah, you see the crowd reacting to those. Wait a minute. Ursula gets out of it and puts Andorra in the corner. Chops of her own.
Man, what is tough.